Hello?
Hey.
Good good morning. Oh wait, it's still ringing. Hang on a second. I hear you in two places. Just a moment.
Yeah, I hear you as well.
Let me hang on. Okay, I paused the
There we
Twitch
go.
session so I can watch you on IGS. Did you open the game in a review mode?
I did. Yep.
Let me find you. Hang on. Then we can
And let me move.
look at the game on IGS.
I'm gonna move some video around here.
Which ID number? Hang on. I can find you by rank maybe. It doesn't display any game number next to your name in the players section. So hang on. Is it 9Q plus now?
Yeah, it is, sadly.
Need a few more wins like the one before and should be
Yeah,
up
exactly.
again. So
Pretty easily. Yep.
review of Daniel. Here we go. Observe. It's a pity you can't save the variations when you but actually hang on, as for control. So you got the control. I'm in the room. I just put coordinates here. So you were
Okay.
saying something about the E3 attach. When he played E3, you can just block him. E4, nothing happens. You win the race.
Oh, okay.
Play out that variation. How it
One second.
happened in the game. Oh, okay.
Let me get this video prettier. Right there. There we go. No, I think I got you. Perfect. Sorry, my pretend OCD wants me to line everything up. I'm sure the audience appreciates that too. One more adjustment. Right there. Okay, great. Wonderful.
Okay, cool. So, let me see the chat also where it is. I don't think you can pass me control. Let me see if it works like that. Probably doesn't.
I might be able to.
There's a if you go under tools, if I S control, it says it doesn't work. But you can have control. I tell you.
Here, there you go. I just gave you control.
You pass it, really?
Yep. I right-clicked on your name in the game and then gave you control.
It still doesn't let me go through the game.
Really?
Yeah, there must be a bug or something. You can keep control, and don't go too quick, so I can point out the intersections where to click.
Okay.
So go back to the beginning. Let's
Sure.
start from the first move.
Okay.
So you were playing white, huh?
Yep, I'm white. And
he plays Sun and Say. So far, so good. Classic. You play the Chinese opening. You could attack him already. Instead of C9, you could approach 017, 03 to be more active.
Okay.
But it's fine. So he attack you. Yeah, you defend. He slides. It's a classic Joseki. 03, very good. So he played D5.
Yep.
Very nice to play King I4. D5, it's actually black should probably pincer L4 or some other moves.
Yeah.
Hey everybody.
Yeah, hello everyone.
So he attached, that's normal.
Yep.
You pull back, okay, put pressure, he played that move. For a base, you jump, then he jumps. He has to go out, it's okay. Then you extend it here, fine. And now he attached, right? E3. Yeah, you have to block E4. Nothing happens if he goes D2. E4 is just fine.
Yeah.
If he plays under, you can check a variation. Go back to moves. Let's see what happens if he tries D2. Then you
I was
and then he plays E2 or F2. Let's say he plays E2, and then you can win the semi right away because you already have you have 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. You just play F3 and it's done. Or before you do that, you can cut him. C5 and Atari under. So you squeeze, and then you take away the liberties. Yeah, he has to go out, and like this, you increase your liberties to 5. So when he goes b5, he's forced to play b5. Then you go b4 and b3, and then you win the semi. And Atari b3, and then he connects, and now f3. Well, if he changes his mind and he goes g3, then you capture 2 stones. The thing is, now he has a big problem with the left side group. And that shape looks already horrible. To have c6 and c7 connected to c5 wall, it's really odd for black. So this is too nice for white. So he couldn't cut under.
Right.
That's why he played d4. But he didn't gain much. So he played g3. Ah, you can take everything. Why don't cover? g4.
G4 is better?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What can he do? He doesn't have enough liberties, no? He will push h3. Then you can either h4 or j4. Let's see, if you play j4, he pushes you block. He cuts, you take. He connects, you go here. Yeah, you can play j4. And when he goes up, you block. And if he connects, yeah, if he cuts, you just take f3. And if he plays here, you play the hanging connection or connect solid g5. Then he's got like 4 liberties. So it's difficult for him to do too much magic on the bottom. You block k2. And he plays h1 or h2. Then let's see, there's a cutting point, which is quite annoying. But here you can play g2 first.
Yep.
And he probably goes f2. And then
f2.
Yeah, okay. And then you play l3. And he doesn't have enough liberties to fight the semi.
Gotcha.
So you win this race. Well, you play the safest way possible, but you have to read what happens when you try to surround your opponent groups like this. And also keep him separated so you could attack f6 later.
Aha.
Just a second. Diana, dă-l un pic mai jos. So, he went out. High le boss. Oh, wait. Why you don't play the Hane at g5? Try to separate again.
What was I thinking?
If he cuts, let's say he cuts f5, you just go h4. So he's captured already. He can go Atari, but it doesn't help. I mean, he can go f2 and then e5, or that way, go out. He can try. But it's hopeless anyway. You'll just extend. Then he goes f2 and e5, or this one you connect. Yeah, he can try all these moves. But in the end, he will just collapse. And Atari also. And he can also Atari e5, just to give you a bad shape. Oh, excuse me a second.
Hello, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, yeah. Okay. Easy. Okay.
Hello. Sorry for the interruption. Our
no worries.
Youth team has to play a game on KGS in like 20 minutes, and they were curious about the color on some of the boards. So here, if he plays Atari, you just connect. J4.
Mm-hmm.
Then if he goes J2, you block. Okay, that Atari he can play E5. Let's say it's on the board. And now he connects H2. But here you just go, no, not that Atari. Play J1. Play Hannes so you can remove a liberty and next it's Atari. This is important because if he goes G1 first, you play K1. So next you want to approach an Atari. And then if you play something like J5 or Atari and extend, then you immediately Atari H1. So you keep him short on liberties. If you play the other way, if you play F1, he gains 1 liberty. So like this you win the semi. But if you start F1, you can lose it. Atari, go out. Well, there is a lot of agi when he cuts K3. Yeah, if you play F1, he will cut. And then you're in trouble. If he cuts K3, it's hard to fight anymore. Yeah, you gotta extend like that. So yeah, he can push. Or he can actually, you know what he can do? He can just go Atari from G7. Instead of this push, play Atari G7 on 2 stones. And then you gotta go out. And he'll Atari like this. You have to go out again. And then he just starts a ladder. J6. Or he can play Atari again, K5, and then net J7. So you gotta keep him in check. With J1 and H1, he's down to 2 liberties. And then it's Atari next. So that's how you win the semi. Let's see the original game. So if you Hane, no. That's too nice for black. If you Hane on top of G5, he can't cut. He needs to play an empty triangle. So let's go back a few moves. Instead of the Hane on the second line. First you Hane on top. Then he needs to go out H4. And now if you like, you can Hane under. And then he's in a terrible shape. Because when he blocks, you connect. He connects, and that's a bulky 5 formation. Very ugly. He barely ignores instead of playing. And now you can push G6 to threaten the left side group.
I see.
And if he goes out, then you surround everything with K5, Keima. So that's how you need to fight. All right, let's see the game. How he died all over the right side.
Sure.
So here you gave him a breather.
Yeah.
Atari under, okay. And jump. Okay, this fight, black was a little bit lucky. He could defend J6, but it doesn't matter much. Okay, double approach is good. You could play. Okay. Actually, you wanna develop on the right side. On the bottom, you're already strong enough, so you don't want to lose this Q6. So you should just play P3 Nobi instead of Sansan. When you play Sansan, he will block R4 all the time. So in this case, you better play P3. Then he goes. If he goes like this, you push and cut. I think.
Right. He has to.
Yeah, he'll play Q5. And here, if you wanna continue fighting, you play Kosumi P7. But you can just slide R2, and then he goes R6, and you play somewhere else. No, not this one. P7, not Q7. The diagonal move.
Gotcha. Okay.
Then he has to block Q3 because he needs a base. And then you should attack the not R3, Q3 to build more.
Oh jeez. I wish I could read.
The coordinates. Huh?
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Then approach O17 in the top right corner.
Oh, okay.
So here maybe he'll play P17. It's a totally different game. Let's see what happened in this lower right corner. That was the most critical moment of the game, I guess. So he went in the corner, he blocked, you connect, Atari, connect. Actually here, you should play a hanging connection, N2. Looks nicer in general.
Oh, okay.
But if you want to have less cotres, then you go O2. In this case, it doesn't matter much because you already have a strong formation at L3, L4.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I took 3-3 from there.
Okay, that's a good idea. So everything was centered, then you reduce with a cap, that's fine.
Yep. And he capped me.
Oh,
This I just misread. I thought this.
Yeah, I see. You thought it's Atari and he will take and you pull
Yeah, I
back.
did.
1 liberty minus. Yeah, it's good to continue on the right side. That's fine. The jump is fine. Oh, and now he cuts and he dies. Oh, when he
Yeah.
cuts, you shouldn't play Atari. You should just go down to Q8. Extend.
Okay.
Because you want to play Atari from the other side. So if you play Q8, your plan is to attach Q11 and crosscut. So
Yep.
if he extends around Q11 or R11 to prevent that attach, then you just go out 07 and you try to kill everything like that. And if
Okay.
he extends 07, you can attach Q11 and crosscut, so you connect your groups. Play those moves to see. So you go down, he tries to cover 07 to surround these stones. Then you attach Q11 and he will honey under. And you can just crosscut R10. That's a very nice combination because if he goes P11, you just Atari from behind. And if he goes R9, again you Atari Q9. So you play P10 and create a Dametsumari. That's a shortage of liberties. So he captures, he can connect. It's 3 stones in Atari. So, and you take. That's how you connect your groups.
Okay.
And now you can go out and still attack everything. I don't think he will connect that call, but you're connected anyway. And it's the same the other way. So if he plays Atari R9, then you go Q9, he takes, you capture, it's fine. So remember, disattach and crosscut. I think it happened later in the game.
Yeah, I did something kind of similar. Not
so
the
you
same,
played
but
Atari,
similar.
he went out, you played the shape, he jumped. But now you kind of lose the attack on the right side. Yeah, you really need Q8 first. Oh, what you can do here, when he plays R11, you should go Nobi. So, I mean Q12, extend first.
Okay.
And after he blocks, it works to play Atari, Atari, Atari. If he goes R12. Check this out.
Right.
And now you go Q9. And if he connects, you can R10. And when he goes out, Atari again. So you capture everything. Which means he has to let you break the side at R12. Or give you 1 stone, not all the 4 of them. If you play Atari here, he will connect under. Oh, he let you escape.
He actually played this way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know, right?
Good guy. And you.
So it looks like I played some of these moves just out of order.
R8 instead of P7, because if you block R8 and he hane S8, then you know be R7. He pushes, you block, and that's it. So he noticed he has to leave somehow. Yeah, after he played S2, all you can do is protect R2. Yeah,
I should have
you
done that right away.
another move at P7 here, so it's wasted move somehow.
Yeah.
And how come he died? I mean, he played S2, he could capture Q2 anytime. Ah, he saved those stones.
Yeah, he saved those. Then I connected.
And now?
And he forced me to live over here, so.
Oh. He could try a call, but it's difficult already. Ah, he can still live. Oh, he should play Atari Atari. And then he's alive. Ah, but he connected the 2 stones. Those 2 stones he can discard. So he lives, but he loses 2 stones.
Right.
Okay, that was sent there. Well, you didn't kill him right away.
No, not right away.
Instead of playing L9, how about you try a more artistic connection? Something like K8 instead of L9.
L9, K8, like that?
Yeah. that kind of
Okay.
extension. Oh. So if he cuts L9, you just take K9.
Got it. And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
just
exactly.
Yep. Okay.
So that's the kind of way to connect and make some I shape too. And go out faster. But you already have enough, plenty of ice with that group, so. But it looks active instead of protecting just solid.
Right.
It's a flexible shape. So in the future, you should consider it. Anyway, I think now he feels that he's in danger, but he could just play a T5 and then R5. Oh, not the Atari. If he plays R5, he's fine. R5.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's already alive in center. If he plays R5, you connect, and then he doesn't have to do anything. Yeah, it's alive.
Interesting.
So he played Atari for 1 point, then Yohane, which is good. Then he played this one, then S1, and it's finished.
Yep.
Oh, you don't need to play that move. And N9 yet. Because, so let's see, if you play...
I didn't want him to get an I and Sente up here.
But it's not an I Sente. You can play L8. Okay, or J9. You could also play J9. So when he plays Atari, N7, J9 is to jump out faster.
Oh, okay.
But it is the same like L8. Yeah, so if he plays L8, you just block. And when he goes N7, you destroy the eye. Yeah, here you block. Then he goes N7 and you play N5. And when he takes one stone, you block. Because you already leave on the right side.
Right,
so
right.
It's just...
For some reason, I thought he could connect to those other
Yeah, but
stones.
you cut.
Yeah, got it.
So
That's what I was
maybe,
missing.
yeah, you were trying to be ultra cautious. But that's good. Because this group in the lower right corner wins the game. So it's finished. He could resign here already. Well, he played a few more moves and then resigned after dying in Gote. You played G16, G17, F18, everything.
Oops. Yeah, he played
Clear.
as much as he could.
Yeah, I saw. And he played Q1, you took. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, there's nothing he can do. Those moves in the top right are not that big. Because anyway, you destroy like a few points of territory. You can start reducing the top from H16 and F16.
H16.
That's the combination you play. But yeah, it's okay to push. And here you should actually separate. You should play H8 and then Hane G9.
Oh, I see.
Or you start from H16 and F16 to force your moves in center, then you separate here. Yeah, then he blocks and attach F16. And usually he Nobi E17 or he will wedge G15. So you Atari and he connects. And then you become a little stronger in that area. You don't have to connect. Those are all center forcing moves, Kikashi. And then you play either G9 or you push H8 and then Hane G9. Playing G9 directly, it's okay. Keep him separated. And that's all. Those 3 stones, they don't have a bright future in the middle. Yeah.
Right.
And if he cuts, you go Atari first. And then you push as you did in the game, L11. Because when he blocks, you block. When he blocks again, all these shapes are good. So if you go L11, he will block.
Okay.
And then you block K12, which is good shape. He blocks again. No, he will probably play L12. At least that's the reflex.
Right.
And then you block also. K12, he will block again. K13, Yohane, J13, and Hinobi. And those 4 stones, they died naturally in the center. Now you can push one more time. So that's how you help your stones by leaning on his groups.
Oh,
and
okay.
everything connects.
I see.
Good. Congrats. Let's see how you win the next one.
Okay. If I win the next one.
How many you need to win to go up? Does it show?
Oh,
Where?
it doesn't tell me exactly. I can figure it out with the math, but I think it's
I think
because I lost several games in a row recently, so it's
usually you gotta win maybe 5 or 6 at your level, but consecutive wins, right?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, let me see
I
something.
am finding an opponent. Okay.
Oh, that
Here
was
we are.
quick.
Uh-huh.
Game is up. You're playing an 8Q and you're playing black. So, top right corner, very polite.
And
Lower right corner usually.
yeah, I'm gonna do orthodox today, I think.
Okay, that's fine. And now you have some options.
Normally I'd approach the upper left from here.
Upper left, yeah. So you go for a mini Chinese Fuseki?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, he attacked you right away?
Mm-hmm.
That's too aggressive by white. So,
I think
play like you did before against the other guy with the Chinese Fuseki.
yeah, just the knight's move.
Yeah. Han under.
Mm-hmm.
And keep the pressure. Everybody wants to fight these days. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's aggressive. He didn't have enough space for that move, so...
That feels...
You have 3 options here. You can Hane under, M18, Hane above, M16, or Nobi up, L16. But I think one of the Hane moves, it's the way to play in this position.
Yeah, let's Hane on top.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. And now, 2 options again.
My instinct is to play like K16, but that might be too gentle.
The thing is, K16 looks good with F17, but then he will turn and you got a Nobi, so you better connect solid, L16.
Okay.
Keeps a lot of pressure on his group.
Aha.
Yeah, he has to go out.
And
What to do?
just nope.
You can Hane.
Oh, really? Okay.
If he plays Q15, you block. If you Atari, you connect. If he Nobi, you Nobi. Yeah, he plays as expected. Just block him.
So
Actually,
okay.
both options are good, but the block is fine because he will Atari. Okay. And now he wants to cut you, Q13, and set up a ladder. So you better connect. And that gives you a pretty strong right side.
Sure.
Whoa. He invaded right away, huh?
Yeah. Normally... Oh, geez. I'm not sure which way to block. I guess block down from the top. Huh?
You mean from R10? Yeah.
Yeah, R10.
Because it gives you a lot of territory on the right side and puts pressure on his R8. R8 only has space to extend to R6. Not even that. He jumped out. So
I'm gonna take a knight's move from my corner.
R6?
Yeah.
Put the pressure. Remove the base. He'll jump again. Now what?
Or not. I think P2 is good in this situation.
Q2. P2,
Q2.
yeah, just enclose the corner. It's like 15 points. And he still has to run, extend, do something. He doesn't care.
So I could peep and cut, but I'm not sure that's good for me.
Peep Q7 is not so great because you lose the option of playing S8. You can also play P4 and cut, but you don't even have to cut. You can play moves like K4. Because he was supposed to extend around K4. And the entire group, it's under,
floating.
yeah. You're attacking from far. He doesn't even know he's under attack, probably. You have to block, yeah, there's only one option. Yeah. And now if he plays like this, he creates a pretty heavy group. It's not ahead. White is just desperate. So, shall we push and cut? I'm looking at P4. Or you can play Q7 and then push and then cut. But P4 and cut, it's nice. No, play P4.
Yeah, that looks quite nice.
And then he has to decide and cut immediately. If you push and you don't cut, it doesn't look so good. Then he'll probably play that move, yeah. And now, let's see here. Pom. No B1s. 06. Threatening to capture the 2 stones. White is not ahead. He's trying to play quick, but he left too many weak groups already. So if he cuts R4, you play R3, he goes down, you play S3, and he dies faster. And now you should try to surround O4, O3.
Oh.
Yeah, these 2 stones. Okay. So you need to play either N4 or 1 space jump M4. I like M4. That's good style play. Play where he wants to play. And keep some distance when you want to kill him. He cut. But it doesn't work.
So just R3,
R3, right? Yeah. But then you don't play S3 because he will turn. You gotta play S5. I think he missed this move when he played Q6. He thought cutting here will save his group. But he's got 2 liberties, you have 3. It's an empty triangle, but effective this time.
Sure.
Sometimes you gotta play ugly moves and win the semi with them. So block, you will Atari, and that's it. Actually, how many Atari? Throw in, then Atari, and then he collapses. The power of empties. Phew, what a dumpling shape. But white is dead on the outside, so. Okay, now what to do? In the corner, you're fine. So you want to kill this N2 group. But also keep good shape.
Yeah, L2 looks really good.
Let's see how effective is it, this L2. Pom. Yeah, L2 or M2. L2 is fine.
Okay.
O2? No need to play O2. O1 he probably doesn't answer. Now here you need to pay attention. If you play an empty, it's not so good, so.
Yeah, M5 looks
M5,
good.
yeah. And then when he goes M3, you need to pay attention again. What to do.
Yep. M2.
Yeah, force his eye. O1 was not really needed earlier, because when you play O1, he can just go away, he doesn't answer. Now you block, he will push, and then he cuts, and then he dies. Here you gotta block again. And on this cut, you need to play the right move. Don't rush. This is a critical moment of the game. It's a cross cut, so in this kind of situation, you don't play Atari. If you play Atari M7, he will go out threatening the 2 stones, then you need to protect, and he cuts N7. So you better jump out. N8, 1 space jump.
Gotcha.
One space jump, it's really bad, according to the proverb. And now you can play a bamboo. Oh wait, that puts pressure on his right hand side group. So now he can resign. He heard me. Good.
Oh.
that was quick. Still 9Q plus?
Oh yeah. I have a few games left. Sometimes I kind of blitz play and lose a bunch of games.
Well, if they resign that quick, I can watch you win 2 or 3 more games. Sometimes they die big, but they don't give up. Maybe when you play a, I don't know, 7 years old kid who doesn't understand who's winning or losing. Just a second.
Greet the opponent. For those of you wondering, I'm dressed up for Valentine's Day because we are in a polyamorous relationship with Go and all y'all.
Nice. I will dress up after the session because I go out with my wife and some friends. Funny thing is that I started dating my wife on Valentine's Day 16 years ago.
Oh wow, congratulations.
Thank you. I'll send you some pictures later. Earlier today I found some pictures from 2002 when we went out and she joined me to some Go tournaments. It's quite fun to see those photos after 16 years. Well, we were high school mates and we met in 1994 actually, and we were high school mates from 1994 till 1998, and we didn't meet for a few years, and Valentine's Day was how we hooked up. So, you're black again?
Yep.
He played instantly in the middle, but he should attack your Q5. This corner, Q5, R5, Q6, usually Q5. Now you can make another Shimari, but this time you can play a large Shimari, like R6.
Right.
Because when you play R5, you give him space to extend on both directions. But now he doesn't have so much space to play R8, so he will extend R13, and you have 2 Shimaris and your center. So you can look all over the board and find a big move.
F3 feels like the larger move.
F3 is big, but when you play F3, he can pincer K3, K4, J3, J4, so he doesn't have the ideal extension. So in this case, it's better to extend K3, because you still have the corners available to attack F17 or F3 after. If you play K3 and he goes D10, you can play F3 and then you can attack also F17. Hey, Peyton. Now you can split the left side or you can approach C6 and then extend as you like.
Yeah, let's do C6.
Good. That's nice direction of play here.
2 space high pincer.
Interesting. Shall we punish him real quick with C4? He was supposed to play C4 and 4-6 10 C9. C4 usually goes well when he has H3 or G3 in place. If he plays a pincer, you can play C4 and crosscut. If you go C3, he will block C4 and set up a wall, and then the pincer looks good. But when you play C4 and crosscut, you'll end up with a group on the left side connected to C6. Immediately D3 here. And in this kind of fight, he has to go E4. If he doesn't, then he'll probably suffer more. When Atari, that's a problem. Now D2, only move. And maybe he'll Atari again. Oh, he collapsed. Now you can punish him very nice and build a nice corner, and he'll end up in an over-concentrated shape.
So that's C2, right?
No, before C2 is D5 Atari, and after he connects, you go C2. Happy Valentine's, everybody. I gotta send you an interesting leather puzzle. It's specially made for Valentine's. b2. I'll email you later so you can load it on the screen and work it out.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. It's 1, 2, 3 against 1, 2, 3. Where is good to play next? There are two ways to win this semi.
B5 looks fine.
B5 it's one option, or A2, just honey the corner where he's supposed to play next if you don't play anything. Because when you play B5, he will go B1, and then you go down, and then he plays another move.
Okay.
But now, in the end, when he goes C1, if he goes C1 now, you don't care. But if he goes C1 later, at the very end of the game, you go B1, and then you play B5, and you build 2 more points. Oh, you took center. So if you think about the corner position here, his shape is terrible. He was supposed to be like 15, 20 points, and now he's got a wall of 3 stones with the extension at H3, which is over concentrated because the extension is too close to his own thickness. And you build way more in the corner, killing the 3 stones and taking center. It's really nice. So look all over the board, top right, top side, and the top left area. Those are the interesting places to develop next.
Yep, F17 looks really good.
Direction. And he's supposed to play D14 or C14, but maybe he's angry already because of losing those stones, and he will, Now you gotta punish him again. It's a Valentine's Day punishment. With love, as Peyton suggested. So C14.
C.
You stood up
the double
for a
concern.
kill.
Gotcha.
Yeah, double approach, double Kakari.
Double approach.
And now he has to attach one way or the other, or oh, not this move. That's too ugly. Pum, pum, pum. Normally you want to surround E15 right away, but then he will push and cut. So before you surround, attach once at the D12. I want to see how he reacts to this contact.
Okay.
Make him a little more over concentrated. You're the man in black today. E15 here. Now surround.
Oh, E15. Okay.
Triple Kakari. Push and cat. Now what? Pom, 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 pom.
I think I can drop to B14.
That's a bit too greedy. Just block D15.
Okay.
It's already painful what happened to his left side. And then you can make nice shape. Because he wants to push and cut at E16, so you can play G15. And you have a nice shape and start attacking the J16 weak stone. Oh, he played that way. Now this gives me an interesting idea here. How about you bump C13 with the plan of cutting C11 without any Atari? You don't want to play Atari because you probably want to use C17. The bump is good. Keep him separated.
Okay.
And then you can also attack his corner. This Atari, let's see, if you connect, you can connect to this Atari. It's a bit painful, but creates cutting points, so he needs to come back and protect somehow. I wonder if he will use E16 next, or the white or the black shape. Which one hurts your eyes? Oh, before you try something here. So Atari or block. Just cut in the middle. E11. Let's see how he reacts. He can link under now, but it's painful. Because anyway, his groups will leave. Oh, that's also painful. You can Atari and go down. But that gives him Ponuki. But that Ponuki doesn't matter. So yeah, sacrifice, play c11. This pawn
really?
is not so powerful because anyway his shape it's already strong. And then capture the two stones. Like this you fix a base, so you go down b11. Those are dead, you're fine, you don't worry about the cut, and his corner is still pretty much in danger. Oh yeah, that's a forcing move. Now he has to leave somehow. So wait a second. Can you go down here or you don't have to? Yeah, no need to go down, just play f16. And also don't play e16 because it gives him a good shape. If you play f16, next you can go c17 and Hane under. So he needs another move somehow. Maybe c17 or go down or Hane. Yeah, now block him. And then you can just play a hanging connection. h17, which hurts his j16. That looks terrible already. the hang connection.
So, gotcha.
Well, you could also counter pincer L16, but no need to play that active. Because anyway, he doesn't have a base. So let's look all over the board. Can you attack this H3 group first? Now you need to play moves to come into the center. So when you play a move like J5, you're looking to put pressure on his H3 and also come into the middle. So his Ponuki is not so powerful. Yeah, he gives you territory, nice. So just block and you become strong here and make a box. Aha. Now extend to the left, H5. Then we teach him the attach and crosscut in order to connect.
Okay.
Let's do that, yeah, right away. And then he's in trouble with the group. Now crosscut, H2, then Atari Atari. And then he has to leave somehow. Okay, now H4. We talked about this technique, so now you use it. And here you can also pull back. You don't have to play J3, but J3 is powerful because you want to surround the group and kill everything.
Sure.
Well, he has a code J2, but I think he didn't notice. Just a second. Okay. So maybe you should surround this group. F5.
F5.
Yeah, let him have a stone to leave because you go Atari. That's painful. It's like 3 points for him. No, 5 points life. K2 here. And then those two stones are still floating in the middle, but you don't have to attack them right away. You can play something like Q11 and Q13. Play those forcing moves to keep the group separated from this M16 from R13. And also, maybe later you separate this L5 from afar, depending how the fights develop here. Yeah, good Atari, and then just extend Q14. So, just Nobia, because you want to keep connected to the corner. So like this, it's impossible for white to use his stones in the middle. And you already have more territory. Well, you can play moves like N4, just to enclose a lot on the bottom. Or start capping J14. Oh, when he plays this Atari, you can just Nobi. O12. You don't need to play Atari. Because the idea is to go, the plan was to go out from that stone or to play P10 and force his eye. So now you have some power in the center with that Nobi at O12. I think they're rated. And you can attack the two stones in the top. How to do that?
Let's see. I can shoulder hit from the top.
Keep some
because white's already undercut.
You mean shoulder hit like K17? From above? No, don't play K17. You better play J14. Play from the center. Because in the top he doesn't have a base
gotcha.
yet. If he plays J17, you slide M18. If he plays N17, then you jump K17 and take away his base completely. Like this, you get more stones in the center, so you'll be able to attack. Shall we cut?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, cut him.
It's
fine, yeah.
Just the Hane under, or
yeah, Hane under K15, yep. And then if he cuts, you just extend, and that's how you make profit. You don't have to play Atari; just extend L15, because if you don't, he goes Atari and he captures you in a ladder. Then he has to struggle and go out with moves like H14, and he just gives you a lot. Whoa. This way, huh? So if he didn't play that move to go out at H14, you can play it.
That's a good move.
We have a date crushing 8Q plus undercover. Oh, wait a second.
That's not a thing, is it?
You know what? Before you connect, you should play E16.
E16.
Yeah, to threaten the cut and capture.
And I can even just push a H15, can't I? Or is that too slow?
No, cover. G14, kill everything.
Oh, okay.
H15 can become your territory point, so don't destroy it. Gotcha. And now connect. And here you need to pay attention. Don't lose those two stones. So which Atari we play? From the center or from the other side? I mean L14, K13.
Probably just L14.
No, the other one. K14 and then go out. Because like that, he's two stones. When he comes out and you go out, the ladder is already broken. And he's also busy to save those L14. So it gives you a better shape. And if he goes Atari M15 and you take, then you have a Ponuki, and he's still completely surrounded. Difficult for that chain of stones to leave. And if he tries F14, you Hane. If he pushes, you go Atari E14. He connects, then you Atari F12, so the Ponuki disappears. And then he's still dying with everything. So another one bites the dust. I guess he resigned. And happy Valentine's. Oh no, he tries. F13 here.
F. Oh, okay.
This is a gentle kill. Now Atari E14. Then when you connect, you also play Atari, so it's a F12. It's a very effective way of defending. And then maybe you should just take the stone at L14 and you're fine.
Okay.
So you just have another target. This C8 group lost his eyes in the attempt of cutting because of the Atari. Okay, with that move, he's looking to surround your group, so you gotta jump B9. Otherwise, maybe the semi, it's hard to win.
Okay.
But with this move, you're attacking very severe the other group. Giant center, it's coming up. Oh, he answered? That's completely wrong, because it's probably got a... Push once at J17. In the top.
Or H17?
No, Japan 17.
Oh.
So you take away his eyes from the top group. No, his block is actually center. Pog.
Wait.
You played K17. You had to push.
I'm sorry.
Had to push. Oh, that gave him some eye shape. If you push and he blocks, and then you go L18 and he connects, and then you go N17, he doesn't have enough eye shape. So wait a second. You need to play C10. Make sure you stay alive with the top left group, so you can kill the one in the middle. And the one in the top, it's still not alive, so it's okay. But K17 was just... Uh-oh. You shouldn't play this move to threaten C10, just make eyes. Well, this one threatens the cut, so it's not bad. But it's the kind of exchange that helps him. He doesn't care. Okay, now cut, D8. So he wants to live in the top. It's fine. We keep it flexible and kill other things. Go out. At least this mistake was not 1000 points like in that game on Fox. So
yeah.
Okay, now here he can squeeze you with Atari, but it doesn't really matter. So let's surround him. Play something like J10, a shoulder hit.
Make sure I'm reading the lines correctly. There we go.
Good. And now when you're chasing this group, now simply Nobi, K10 to be one step ahead. The plan is to surround this L5 group from a lot of distance. Okay, now let's see here. Hane. You can Hane block L11.
Okay.
If you Hane also, you simply extend. Now on this move, you can play a one space jump, J8. One space jump, it's really bad, so... yeah, Tengen just came flawless. So, we need a move on the right side, huh? If he pushes and cuts, is that a problem or not? Not much. You need some moves on the right, threatening his group, Q10, which is hard to kill, but just to expand, something like Q8, for example, to expand the center. I really want you to kill this L5 group without... R8, it's okay. It's not so bad because, okay, here you got a block. Because next you can go P9, so it feels okay. Now, hit... you need Atari first, L8. And then block J7. Maybe he kills himself in the middle soon. J7 connect. He will probably go J6. You have to... he just turns. Then you Nobi. Simply get ahead. M8. Oh, interesting move. So let's see. Play where he wants to play. Without any other tricky exchanges first. He's almost alive in the center. Oh, look at that. Block once. I guess he'll cut you here. So we need to pay attention. Go Atari first. G7. And then jump on the bottom side. N3, or you can also go M4. But two space jump N3 is safe.
Okay.
So those 5 stones should die. And the group in the center looks pretty dead too. But we can take care of that one shortly. Simply Nobi. N8. And again. It will work to kill the right side when you play S14. And then you gotta force this side at P10. Not easy. Block first or how? Park. Yeah, play M4 first. Reduce the space. M4 and then Atari O4. Maybe he'll try O3. Not an easy move to find for white. Pull back, Michael 3. If he pushes again, then you block. So when he goes M5, it's not Atari. If you block L3, he goes Atari, you need to connect M3. That's why you play M3 right away. Then what to do, how to kill. It's your turn to kill a group. A group of his, not a group of yours.
Right. Start with 04, I guess.
Yeah, 04 is good. You could also play N5, but it's no need. And block.
Looks like he can get an I in Sente.
Yeah, he can play one Atari, it's true. But then, no way to make the other eye.
He can just extend to 05.
Wait a second, he goes Atari. If you extend no B, he can make 4. No, I think you should play S14. Let's see how he reacts. No, he's dead already. If you don't misclick. Oh, S14.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
Because when he pushes, okay, here you got an OB, B4. Now you're fine. He has a big chance to die on the right side now. Here just extend M11. Otherwise he cuts double Atari. That's a problem. And now one space jump N14. Sometimes the coordinates are hard to follow indeed. N as in Nancy.
Yep.
Okay, extend again. Simply get ahead. Yeah, if you play P10, he will be in shock, I guess. And he'll try S9, but it doesn't work. I see the audience, it's shocked about your outfit.
Yeah, they're very impressed
Exactly,
with
yeah.
the suit, apparently. Ooh, fancy Daniel. Wearing fancy clothes today.
You look like a top pro. Playing a title match.
There we go.
What to do here? Don't play a bad shape.
Yeah, I think just 014
Yeah,
is fine.
pull back. Okay. It would be interesting to play P10 and kill that. Oh, he noticed something. Wait a moment. If you play that move, he will play Atari, go out, he plays here. You can play it. You can play P10. False his eye. Because when he goes P9, it's Atari. When he plays O10, you pull back, you go out. So he's false, and when he cuts, you can block him. And 12. You're the Michael Redmond of the 9Q word. He's 9P, you're 9Q.
Oh dear.
Actually, when he cuts you, you can just play M10 because you're preventing L10 and capture. So you're fine, you're connected, you have one eye.
So
but I still like N10. It's tricky though if he pushes Atari. Or you can play just L9. Yeah, how about L9?
Oh. Okay.
Connect where he wants to. He wanted to play L10 and go out M10, but this looks fine. So now he'll struggle. The Q-mond. The word of Q's. Oh, nice move. So let's see, he can leave here now. Okay, he can, but we don't care. Play p7, because he died big on the right. And then he can actually die big in the center too. Atari connect.
Oh yeah.
Not so famous actually. Let's see something here. If you go p5, he goes Atari, connect, connect, connect. He pushes your block, he plays here. Oh, you can kill everything.
So p5?
Yeah, play p5. Because you have plenty of liberties, so even if he goes Atari and he connects, you connect also. Then he blocks. I mean, Q6, yeah. Then you go R7. A slaughter indeed. Yeah, he dies in a few moves. Block him. If he cuts, you can throw in and then Atari from the outside. Now throw in first, O6. And then Atari Q5. And then he's down to 2 liberties. Which means even if he connects, he's dead already. So we can kill the other group, F9. So he dies with 1, 2, 3 groups. Large ones. The only group that lived in it was the top one where you played K17 instead of J17. You
Gotta
should
give him something.
Yeah, you shouldn't take any action when it's about killing. Ah, look, a desperate move. Block. Maybe he loses this group too. Wow. Capture M13 first. You gotta protect. So Atari. Oh wow. I think you should play N16 and kill a few more stones. N16, O16 and then connect. Because when you play N16, if he takes the coil, you capture the stone in the top, so.
And 16, okay.
And then maybe his top crew will be in danger too. Well, if he captures the coil, it's nothing. If he plays here, it's no big deal, you can just connect. He wants to capture 2 stones in the center. G13 works now. But okay, it's a small compensation for what he gave you. It's nice how this N6 died. You have to remember that move to force his eye at P5. Oh, connect. Maybe the top will suffer now. And then you should bump N17. Okay, this group survived too. Barely.
So N17.
Berry White sounds good when you drink some Campari with orange juice, light up some candles. 018. But it's not so good for playing Go, I guess. For other occasions. I prefer something much hard, much stronger for Go. Maybe some Guns N' Roses. Oh, Atari N19. Oh, he's dying. N19. Take the call. Funny. Well, Campari is not very expensive, in fact. And orange juice is even cheaper. Gin and juice. Oh, take that. So now you gotta kill him. Where? Ah, there's a co-threat. F1. No, sorry. It's not a threat. He can cut you. Atari H12. That's a good co-threat.
H. Oh, got it.
I think a bottle of Campari here is something like 10 euro. And 1.2 euro for the orange juice. So it's fine. If you take, he connects under. Yeah, separate. Stress him more. Now you can cut him D17 inside Atari. He's got many threats because he has so many dead groups trying to save them. So maybe if you don't have any other co-threat, you just connect, let him leave small. Well, he has another co-threat, H15, 2 more co-threats there, M14 also. This 2, just block him, P15. Water is good too. So no more threats, huh? Yeah, just connect. 19.
Okay.
He will leave with 5 points. Then Atari A14.
Oh, got it.
Turn in the middle, E7. Let's see how we kill this. Block first, huh? S7. And if he goes T9, what do you have to do first? He didn't. Then it's easy. Reduce the space from S13. He blocks, you connect, and then there's not enough space for twice. Now what?
It's T7, or excuse me, T8.
Yeah, Hane T8, reduce the space from the outside. If he blocks, you play S10. If he plays S10, you block T9. I mean, you push again. Prevent the second eye. Oh, what about the letters? Here comes. John is a leather puzzle maker and a master in creating those nice whole board leathers. I can send you a couple to see later. That can help you your reading if you can go over the whole board sequence without putting the stones on the board, like I usually do, which is called cheating. You can reduce some points in the middle playing F9. And then he's barely alive in the center.
Yep.
Couple of points there. Yeah, the pip F9. Too late.
Yep.
You're not going to get it. So I let you win a few games by yourself to rank up. You don't have to kill 2 or 3 groups. 1 is enough. one but big.
Understood.
But
Understood.
actually, you don't have to go for the kill, only when you have the opportunity or the chance. You need to go for the big points, and then your opponent will be desperate, so he will try hard to catch up, and then he eventually dies, like this guy here. We were
Yeah, I've
not
noticed
really
that.
trying to kill this L5 group. It just died as a collateral damage. Also,
Lately, I've noticed I've been wrecking myself trying to kill people a little too hard. So I'm trying to find that balance between building up strength and strong points
Right.
and then going for the kill when it's available.
Very good. So keep it balanced. So tomorrow evening, maybe around this time at 6:30 my time, I'll try to be on Twitch on my channel to rank up on
Awesome.
TiGem and comment about answer people's questions about the games I play. So if you're around, we can meet tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the session.
Yep.
And happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's. Thank you so much for the lesson.
Thank you too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Everyone out there, be sure to support Cornel. He's on Twitch at CornelGo. Yep, there it is right there. Thank you for the link, Retro Game 420. Be sure to follow him. Really strong player, great teacher. He does offer lessons that you can buy, so be sure to support him. And if you're enjoying this content on my stream, and if you want to, it's up to you. Feel free to donate. Not required, but if you feel like it, I'm not going to stop you. Let's... a lot to absorb once again. But let's play at least one follow-up game.